So this is my attempt at installing a Scholarpack on CentOS again. So I just need to put a name server into the Resolve conf. So I had to install CentOS because CentOS is the only OS that Scholarpack I've done the docs for, and I have to use Yum. And if you don't like CentOS and you don't like Yum, then it's too bad, basically. So basically Yum's like a package manager. If you're not familiar with Linux and Unix, I'll just give you a quick kind of 30 seconds introduction. So basically Debian and Ubuntu, they're going to go ahead and use apt, and apt is a package manager for those distros, and CentOS uses Yum, and they essentially do the same thing. You say what software you want, you type Yum, install the name of the piece of software, and it goes ahead and gets all the dependencies and installs that piece of software for you. It downloads and installs that piece of software. So it's a really easy way to install stuff. We've got a lot of dependencies for Scholarpack that we're going to be installing, so we're going to leave that going and rejoin it in maybe 10-20 minutes. Okay, so we're at a point now where it's just asking us to install a GPG key, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. Okay, so during the install we had a few minor missed packages. So the easiest way to check to see which ones were missed, just to try and do the install again, but to do pipe, which is pipe and then grep. I think it's missing available. What that'll do is it'll run through all those packages again, like, hey, do I need to install you? And then it'll say like, oh, no package for PostgreSQL available. So you can see there that that's just me with a typo. So what we can do, so I mean that's just a really easy way of discovering what's needed and what isn't. So one of the things that the documentation doesn't have, which it really should have, and I'm a bit disappointed that they've decided to miss it out, is how to add the RPM forge repository. If you're not overly familiar with Linux, you just won't have a clue how to do this. So I'm going to build that into this little video here. So basically, we're going to just do this RPM import, which is going to import a key, and then we're going to grab the RPM forge releases. Okay. My bad, 1 second. So we need to grab the package first, which is at this URL. So to do that, what I'm just going to do is go to my home folder, grab this file, see I've got wget, yep. Okay, so let's grab that file, and then we're going to just do the install, which we're going to do RPM minus uppercase K, then RPM forward. Okay, so now we've done that, in theory we should be able to get the rest of the packages that we need. And I'm just going to fix this typo where when I did post, you can see right up at the start here, I should have used control there really, you can just hit that there. So the packages that it missed were Python, Sig, COPG, XML Starlet, and Zope. You can see even with that new source in place, we've not been able to install that. So actually the command that I did before was just to check the package, so I didn't actually install the RPM. So you can see that it's got some failed dependencies. So we're going to go ahead and yum install RPM lib. And again, this part isn't, none of this is documented. So I'm going to have to just say how we can install that. So we'll just rejoin this. So the only kind of really useful thing that I can see is potentially to yum install RPM, which I'd be surprised, but we'll see. Okay, so yep. So it's actually grabbing the RPM libs as well, so it may make a difference. We'll rejoin this once it's... Okay, so that's gone and installed the RPM package, and we've still got failed dependencies of RPM lib file digest, so let's check that again. Okay, so I've been able to identify the problem. It turns out that the package that I was grabbing was for CentOS 6, it was on the same page, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead, grab the correct package, which you'll see this EL5 or the EL6 part, so that's for CentOS 6, this is for CentOS 5, so just in case you run up against that problem, now you've got a good way to diagnose it. Okay, so we've got that package now, we can go ahead and do the install. Okay, so the RPM Forge package is now installed, and in theory we should be able to go ahead and do yum install again. This time I've left the grep available in because that'll just tell us if there's anything going wrong, if there's any package that it's not found. But it's going to work ahead in the background, and we'll rejoin it once it's done. Okay, so that's gone ahead and done the rest of the installation. So that looks like we've got all the packages on that it needs. So we can go ahead with the group install command, which is apparently like so. So I have no idea what the what group install development tools is supposed to be, but that's how it's listed in the documentation. So we'll have to just skip that stage. We have no easy install. I think I might just leave it and say that the docs aren't suitable for the install. We'll just leave it there.